Let me start with one example at this point to show what I'm talking about. This is a piece, in English it's sometimes called First Loss. It's by Schumann, Robert Schumann, from the album for the young. In German it's Erste Verlust. This is a nice piece, I think, for, let's say, if you have a teenage student this person is ready to play something that's personally meaningful, that denotes a kind of sadness and melancholy, something that we as young performers often want to express and feel connected to. And so this is a piece that one might want to teach purely for, or primarily for expression. So we want to play it, we want them to play it as artistically and beautifully as they can. The temptation here would be to talk too early about phrase shaping, because that's where the meaning lies. You know. So if the idea is, let's make a lot of shapes, little crescendos, diminuendos, tapering, things like that, and let's try to do that from the beginning to make this into a nice piece of music, I think that's going to be a less than successful experience. Why? Well, one is, if your technique is not firmly established and thoroughly established on this piece, the sound will become thin. If I'm going, and all I'm thinking of is these shapes, and the teacher said it, and I think I've got to work every day on getting that really beautiful shape that I was told about. Otherwise, it's going to be unmusical. It's going to sound insensitive. So I try to make that shape. And you can see me as I'm doing this. I'm sort of pulling away from the keyboard and becoming a bit timid. And my sound is getting thin. And then what if the left hand's supposed to be a little bit softer than the right hand? Am I achieving that? If we're talking about all these, end products, it's quite inhibiting. And if I work it out at home on a certain piano, and it's okay, and then I come to a different piano, I find that the response isn't the same, and I can't manage it, and I think, oh, I don't like this piano very much, and I begin to be not really in charge of what I'm doing. To me, it's a really healthy experience to say, let's park all of that stuff to the side, how we want it to sound, for now, and just make friends with the notes first, without trying to express anything about first loss or sadness or anything at all, or even Schumann for that matter. So I might practice something like this. There may be several things you can notice about that. First of all, it's quite loud. I'm not pressing to make it loud. I'm just allowing it to be as loud as it wants when my weight falls into the piano and I'm making a full sound. I'm playing it big because I don't want to spend my life learning this piece. I want to learn it quickly. And if I go after it with that kind of intent, see, I'm already missing that F sharp. Is that my fault? No, it's just the way it is in my hand. It's teaching me something. So I would stop there, say, okay, let me make friends with the F sharp. That's good. Now I feel better. The fact is, it's fourth finger on a black key. That's risky. Why would I pretend it's not?